Hi, so today I'm going to talk about reed care with the saxophone and clarinet. With the saxophone, this is actually a saxophone mouthpiece, but the way we insert a reed on the saxophone and clarinet is the same. So the first thing that I do is I like to put the reed in my mouth to make it wet, because it helps the reed vibrate in order to make sound out of your instrument. So I already ended up soaking it for a bit, so I'm gonna place this. So in my saxophone mouthpiece, it's the same for the clarinet, I have this piece here that I can push up to where I can then slide the reed through right there. Then I like to grab it from the bottom, because we don't want to touch this part up here, because this is very delicate on the reed. Then you want to slide it down to the point where it lines up with the top of the, let me see if you can see. So you want to line it up with the top. It wants to be close, just like that, if you can see. All right, and then as soon as I got it lined up the way I want it, then I will then slide down this piece to keep the reed in place. So let me just fix it a little bit up. All right, so push it down a little bit more. Oh, there we go, perfect. All right, so this is how it should look. Now, here's a side view. It's lined up perfectly with the black part, maybe, and it can be a little bit above or a little bit below, depending how you like it, but here's how I like to place my reed on my saxophone mouthpiece. So after you push this down a little bit, then you can tighten these little screws to make sure that the reed stays in place better. And that's the first step to putting together your saxophone. Well, and clarinet. This is the first step to clarinet too. It's the same thing with the clarinet, just, you know, this is a different instrument. But now I'm going to talk about putting together the saxophone. So, first things first, I am going to make sure that the mouthpiece is safe and out of the way. So I'm going to put this mouthpiece cover on top of the mouthpiece with the reed, so it stays safe. And I'm going to put this to the side. All right, so now I'm going to take out, so as you can see, I have my case right here with my saxophone, and I've already taken out this part of the saxophone because I'm about to put this on the big part, the body of the saxophone. So I'm going to carefully take out the saxophone. Goodness, let me place the camera in a better spot. All right, here we go. Okay, so now I have my saxophone out, and I like to hold it by the bell when I'm putting things together, because I want to stay away from all of these keys, because it's not very good to touch them when you're putting your instrument together. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take this piece, and it's going to slide in to this part right here. So let me just come back up a little bit so you can see. So it's going to slide in. There it goes. And I kind of just let it go in by itself. All right. And now it's starting to look more like a saxophone. All right. So now I'm going to adjust it a little bit more to where it's straight. And now it's mouthpiece time. So I'm going to lay this down flat so I don't end up knocking it or anything. So now I'm going to take the mouthpiece cover off, and I am going to place the reed face down onto the cork, okay? And I had already put some cork grease on this cork. So if you haven't put cork grease on your cork, I would recommend doing that so then the mouthpiece can slide on more smoothly. And now you've set up your saxophone. Yay! So yeah, that was the steps to setting up your saxophone. Hope you have a good day. Bye!